Okay, let's take a look around this C registration. So it's either an 85 or 86, Land Rover 90, 200 TDI power in 7-seater spec. I have to say, although this one is either an 85 or 86 in terms of its registration, it's been totally and utterly stripped and rebuilt to a very high standard, including it's now sat on a later chassis. And bulkhead as well, so probably the only 85, 86 components that still exist on the car is probably the rear tub, I would have thought. Anyway, it's been done to a brilliantly high standard by the last owner, finished properly throughout in this rather eye-catching yellow. It looks like it was painted when the whole car was stripped down, because it's all yellow in the proper places inside and everything, and under bonnet and all that sort of stuff. I think the original vehicle itself was red, but no longer. And it's been done, as I say, overall to a brilliant standard. I've not seen as many rebuilt ones as well done as this. We'll go around and pick out the spec. It's actually quite high on it all round. From the back end, we've got twin spare wheels, one on the tailgate and one on the bonnet. Adjustable height tow pack with integrated rear step. It's got rear NATO style bumperettes. We know they're upside down. The previous owner deliberately put them on upside down for the height difference. Otherwise there was a problem opening the tailgate or something, I don't know. It's got rear mud flaps on it. It's got light guards front and rear. Let's have a look down the sides. Matching set of, I think they're 235/85 R16 tyres on black 5-spoke alloy rims. It's running standard ride height, although all the suspension has been fairly recently changed. New shocks and springs and everything, but standard ride height all round. I think the previous owner said he did jack it up and didn't like the way it drove, which is normally the case. It's got series style 2-piece doors rather than the the 1-piece ones with the windy windows. So it's got slidey windows on it, which do last a lot longer, it's fair to say. It's quite a popular modification, actually. Makes them look a bit more period as well. Light bar with 4 extra lights on the top, which I think work. I've certainly seen them working before. Can't remember which switch does it though. Fully working snorkel, that's all plumbed in properly. Around the front end we've got checker plate to the wing tops, a little bit on the bonnet and down the sides and the rear quarters. We've got front bar with a couple of extra spotlights on. Not sure if they're wired in, but I would think they probably are given the stand of the rest of the vehicle. And underneath we've got steering guard and front jake rings. And has it got diff guard? No, it hasn't. Steering guard and front jake rings. We've also got mounting up the top here for a spade, which is on there. And that's about it externally. Internally, really, really nice. It's all been properly trimmed. The doors have been done with Exmoor trim, door trim panels, which is really good. It's got this quite nice crocodile skin effect dash to it. It's got a Raptor centre dash with some extra gauges, not all of which are wired in, it's fair to say. A radio CD, smaller steering wheel, retrimmed front seats, and in the back it's all fully carpeted throughout. In the back it's got 4 individual rear seats with seat belts, headlining and carpet and everything, so deaden the sound a bit. It's all been done properly and it's just cracking, really is. Anyway, let's go around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. Very few bad bits, it's fair to say. Paint finish is exemplary good, really, really well done. Just a couple of minor blemishes on it here and there from, it has done a little bit of green laning, but no more than that. But all around the bonnet it looks very good. It does attract insects though, this black. This yellow rather. 1 or 2 minor sort of marks just down here, and it's just down here there's obviously a bit of filler in that bit there because it's slightly sort of crinkly in that section under the light unit. But otherwise all up here it's all very good. Just 1 or 2 minor stains in the paint, which probably with a bit of, yeah, in fact they're coming out just with a bit of elbow grease. Looking down the near side, very straight and correct by Land Rover standards. Would help if I close the passenger door properly. We'll get to that in a minute. Up here, it's all very good on the scuttle. There's a couple of paint runs and stuff in there. Looks like it's been done with hammerite on the scuttle actually, which is no bad thing. but that's all very strong and correct. Previous owner thought it was a wolf scuttle that was fitted. I really can't tell the difference myself, but somebody out there might know the difference. A-post again is all first class, been done with hammerite. A couple of scratches on the near side eyebrow, but no more than that, and there's a long scratch down the passenger door just down there. Inside here, as I say, absolutely first class. Oh, the other thing it's got is a modified handbrake from a Range Rover, so it makes it easier to use, certainly easier to reach than a standard one. As I say, the previous owner thought long and hard about it all round to get it right. Doors, because they're series ones, I wouldn't expect them to be rotten underneath. No, they're not. The doors are very good. First class. It all looks nice there. There's a large chip out of the modesty cover just down there. Near side rear wing is all first class, nothing to worry about there. Quick look underneath the back end here. The chassis is seemingly splendid, so I know it's come off a later vehicle, but very, very good indeed. Ooh. Around the tail end, all looks spot on there. Very nice. Little bit of electrolytic reaction just showing on the bottom of the tailgate outer skin there. In here, so unfortunately we forgot to vacuum it, but we will do that before it goes out. But it's got its 4 individual rear seats and seat belts and everything. It's all very good. Tailgate. No, it's spot on the tailgate again. Once again, just a little bit of a reaction on the outside of it. No more than that. Down the offside, a couple of slight crinkles in the driver's door, but you expect that with Land Rovers. Offside rear wing, first class. Sliding rear window panels, all good. Driver's door, spot on. So there's just a couple of very slight sort of ripples just around there, but no more than you get on any other Land Rover. It's certainly not a proper dent or anything. And the same with that modesty cover, it's just slightly rippled. I think that's fairly new actually, that one. But that's all first class. Up here on the scuttle corner, again, top notch. And the A-post again, and offside front wing, first class, really good. Quick look inside on the driver's side. Again, a fully trimmed door. Well, it's got these clips on, so perhaps the back of the trim was coming off or something. But again, a first class door, yeah. Just spot on, really good. I know the front seats are new. I think they're Exmoor trim seats, but the standard spec ones. That's about it, I think. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk. We take part exchanges. We can take Visa and MasterCard, credit cards and debit cards with a 2% surcharge for credit cards, and we can ship it anywhere you like in the world, obviously at a cost. That's about it. End.